Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Game Pass button, a physical button that's on the ground that you step on, and it pops up a Game Pass, or a button that you click on that's on screen, a UI button, and it pops up a Game Pass. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight to the video. Alright, so first, to start off the video, we're going to have to go ahead and insert a part into the workspace. So we go ahead and look up right here at the top, click part, put the part anywhere you want. I'm just going to leave it as a little cube, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the part first. So you can leave it named part, but honestly it's best if you keep your workspace organized. So let's go ahead and name it Game Pass. I don't know why I capitalized that. Game Pass part. Then you're going to want to go ahead and add a script into it. Get rid of this print statement. So first, we're going to want to go ahead and create a variable to get the marketplace service. So let's go ahead and do local marketplace service game get service marketplace service. We're going to go ahead and go down. And now we're going to want to just go ahead and get our part. So local part is equal to script.parent. And then after that, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you have a Game Pass made. Alright, so once you guys have a Game Pass made, all you have to do is just make sure you have the asset ID copied. And now let's just go ahead and make a variable for our asset ID. So we can just go ahead and say local ID. Go ahead and paste the ID right there, and we're just going to go down, and now we can get into the functionality of it, I guess. So we can go ahead and say we're going to want to go ahead and do part dot touched connect the function. Inside the parameters, make sure you put hit, and now we're just going to want to make a variable for our humanoid. So let's go ahead and do local humanoid equals hit.parent, find first child, humanoid, can't spell today. And then now we're going to want to go ahead and do if humanoid. So if the thing that touches the part is a humanoid, then we're going to want to go ahead and say marketplace service, and then semicolon. And then if you guys don't already know, when you do a semicolon next to stuff, it shows a bunch of things you can do, and such as find first child, wait for child, get children, destroy, clone, etc. And yeah, so we're just gonna want to look for prompt Game Pass purchase. Go ahead and put that, and as you guys can see right here as well, you need the player instance, then you need the Game Pass ID. So alright, little mistake on my end, I apologize for that, but we just need to go ahead and get the player, because we need the player. So right here we can go ahead and say local player, or players is equal to game get service players, and then inside the touch function right here, we're going to go ahead and make a for loop. So we're going to say for underscore comma, we're going to say player in pairs, and we're going to do players semicolon get players do. And we're just going to take our if statement and cut it, get rid of those lines right there, go ahead and paste it inside of the for loop. Alright, and now that we have that out of the way, I apologize for that mistake once again. But once we have that, now inside of these parameters, as you guys can see, like I said earlier, you need a player, and then you need the Game Pass ID. So what we can do here, we can just say player and comma, and then we can just put ID, because player is the singular player instance we need, and ID is up here, our variable we created for the ID for our Game Pass. So now if we go ahead and click play, this should work. Right here we have our part, we step on it, and boom, This is what happens if you already own the Game Pass, obviously. So it'll say you already own this Game Pass, your account's not been charged. But yeah, that's how you make a physical part that pops up a Game Pass. And now let's move on to the UI. Alright, let's just go ahead and hop into the UI button now. So to start off, make sure you have your guys' UI ready and made. I'm just going to go ahead and throw one together real quick. So add a screen GUI. I'm just going to add a blank image label, or blank image button, my bad. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to coding. So let's go ahead and add a local script into your screen GUI. Let's get rid of the print statement. Alright, now that you guys have your local script inside of your screen GUI, we just have to make a few variables just like we did in the last script. So we can go ahead and get our marketplace service again. Local marketplace service is equal to game get service marketplace service. Then we want to go ahead and get the player. So we can go ahead and say local player is equal to game get service players, and we can do dot local player. Now I'm just gonna go over to the other script. I could have did this before, but I'm just gonna grab the ID variable. Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna grab the ID variable and just put that there because I'm just gonna use the same Game Pass. But yeah, once again, just make sure you guys have a Game Pass and make sure you got the ID. Put the ID right there. And now we're gonna want to go ahead and make some variables for our button. So we can just do local button equal to script.parent wait for child image button. And instead of doing find first child, I like to do wait for child. And a lot of people use wait for child more instead of find first child because wait for child actually waits for the game to register the actual like item. So yeah, now that we have the button variable, we can go ahead and drop down 2 lines. Now that we have all of our variables, we can go ahead and get into scripting the functionality of it. So we go ahead and drop down 2 lines, and we can go ahead and say button dot activated connect function once again. Then we don't really have to put anything inside of the parameters right here. We can just go ahead and drop down, and pretty much just like the last script, say marketplace service semicolon prompt Game Pass purchase. And then once again, we need the player, and then just go ahead and do the ID. And now we just go ahead and click play, and it should work. Here we have the UI button. We go ahead and click it, and boom, the Game Pass pops up. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I hope it helped you guys out. And yeah, make sure to drop a thumbs up if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well. And I'm gonna try to start getting back on my grind again, posting a little more for you guys, because you know me and Drew are doing our videothon if you guys didn't know. Yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoy this upcoming like month of content pretty much. And yeah, I really want to get back on the grind. I want to keep trying to I'm still trying to do my best to stay consistent for you guys. So I apologize for not being as consistent, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get back on it. I appreciate all you guys for sticking around, and I hope you guys continue to stick around. Make sure you guys join the Discord. The link will be in the description below, along with all my other links to all my other social medias. But yeah, that's gonna do it, and hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.